You haven't lived life until you have mastered the art of being alone. I wanted to come here and talk about the art of being alone. Let's see how much I can speak with before my camera dies, right? So before I even hop into this video, I wanted to show you all this candle here, which is my latest candle, Autumn's Love. It is tiger's eyes, clear quartz, gold flakes with a soy wax base, and it smells divine. It is also inside of this amber frosted jar. That for you all, if you can go ahead and just go into the description box, EnLoveCandles.com is the website. Instagram is EnLoveCandles, and my personal page is nirma.darling, and let's get into this video. So, the art of being alone. When I go on Google, it says alone is to have no one present. And now I want us to really understand that lonely and alone are like two totally different things. Lonely is more so connotated as negative. So like, I feel lonely today because there's no one around me. So I might feel a little bit down or sad or anxious about it. Whereas being alone is you intentionally choosing to be alone. Keeper. So one of the first things that I have here is no outside influences. So you are better to no outside influences. So you are more likely to know yourself better. And now with this being said, when you are alone, you are also able to strengthen your intuition and know yourself better. And when I say no outside influences, I mean there's no one telling you who you are, what you should do, what the type of person you are. You are learning yourself in a way where it's you and you versus you. You look at yourself in the mirror and you're like, okay, who am I? What do I like? What do I don't like? What are some things that I can fix about myself? What are some things that I really enjoy about myself? You're able to kind of have that perspective when you're alone versus when you're constantly around people. That is kind of tainted, and you can lose sight of who you are, what you love, and what you want to do. Higher standards. And now I'm so nervous that my camera's gonna die. Hopefully it doesn't. But higher standards. When you are alone, you are able to create higher standards for yourself. Why? Because being alone no longer scares you. If you are afraid of being alone or you get lonely, you are more likely and more prone to hang out with people that you don't really want to hang out with, get into relationships where you don't feel loved, or be places where you don't feel welcome for the sake of not being lonely. Now, you never want to be in a situation, because here is where you start to form a distrust for yourself, and you start to feel like, okay, self-esteem in the trash. And I got a journal and I wrote down everything that I wanted and the person that I wanted to date. It is like 2 pages long, and y'all know I like to write some stuff down. That has helped me out so much in terms of like my friendships, my relationships, and how I maneuver through life. And I would suggest you all do the same. Just get a book, write down some of your standards, what you want in friends, what you want in relationships, what you want in acquaintances, colleagues. And when I tell you, you will know who you want to be with and who you don't want to be with. And I think that is one of the most beautiful things of being able to embody being no influences on your day-to-day basis. Now, I understand like people have school, people have work, people have families. But if you're busy, like probably take out one day out of the week where you are completely alone. And I usually try to do this on Sundays. I call these my self-care Sundays, such as today, getting my nails done. I'm gonna go like to letter writing class. I love letter writing class. I might paint, I might cook. I wanted to try to make some bread, so I might do that. So just taking a day where like you are by yourself, you have no outside influences. Like it's me and me. I am doing what I love, whether that's just waking up and getting Starbucks, sitting on your patio, reading a book, whatever you love to do. A day where you can just sit down with yourself. And even if you want to grab a journal and kind of just like write out some things that you believe will be helpful. You know, you might write down like how you're feeling, what do you want, what are your goals for the next 3 months, what is your goal for next week, what is your goal for this week, you know. So I think that's very crucial as well. I got some charge at my camera. My camera has mustered up some charge. So to continue on, hopefully those clips are saved. If not, y'all gonna have to wait tomorrow. But so another perk of being alone is that it is able to create much more creativity. Now, and when I say creativity, this is purely from your mind and your brain. And creativity can look different for everyone. So like maybe creativity for you is working out. As you can see here, this is something that I created while I was alone. The candles. Another painting that I created when I was alone that I personally really love is where the most development happened. You're able to have check-ins with yourself, see how you're feeling, and all of that, all of those important things. You are able to enjoy the things that you truly love. Now honestly, y'all, like, to be transparent, when I'm by myself, I will put on Clifford the big red dog. If not that, I would watch Oswald, that little blue octopus with like the hot dog and the penguin, the OCD penguin. Oh my god, that right there is my show. And like obviously I wouldn't watch it like around other people, but like I will watch that show alone. And you are truly able to enjoy things that you love when you do it alone. Same thing with like sharpening who you are and having an understanding of who you are. When you are able to be alone, you're able to sit here and be like, this is what I like, this is what I don't like, this is what I want, this is where I feel welcomed, and this is where I don't feel welcomed. There is so much benefits in being alone. It's like, oh, okay, at this point I really feel like I'm abusing my camera because I don't have that much charge, but we're gonna get this video done before I leave. Okay, so it is what it is. So yeah, you just get that sense of comfortability. And lastly, what I wanted to say is that I believe that being alone is something that is truly beautiful. You haven't lived life until you have mastered the art of being alone and the art of understanding that self-care, self-love is a journey that requires you to enjoy being alone, enjoy being in your own space. Loneliness is something that is more so negative, or a negative connotation of being alone. And once you understand that you are your own person, your authenticity is contagious, your energy is radical, you will understand that being alone is something that is truly beautiful, and it is an art within itself. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous, honey. It's beautiful. But that wraps it up for this video. It's self-care Sunday, y'all, and I need to get my nails done because this is not it. So I will see y'all, and I will catch you guys in the next video. And of course, as always, please comment what y'all want to hear from me, what y'all want to see from me. I am always open to suggestions. I love to chat. So this is Nirma, darling, and thank you so much for stopping by and chatting with me. I can't wait to see you guys all in my next video. Peace.